As the 2024/25 season draws to a close, Manchester United are preparing to make their first major move of the summer transfer window, with Wolves forward Matheus Cunha firmly in their sights. According to reports from Sky Sports, United are ready to activate the Brazilian striker's £62.5 million release clause immediately after the final whistle of the season. It's a bold statement of intent, and one that signals a serious shift in transfer strategy following a campaign marred by inconsistency, frustration and attacking inefficiency. Cunha has enjoyed a breakout season at Molineux, registering an impressive 17 goals in 35 Premier League appearances. His speed, directness and versatility have caught the attention of several top clubs, but Manchester United have moved into pole position. The club is fully aware of the clause structure and contractual requirements to seal the deal, and though no direct contact between United and Wolves has been made yet, the groundwork is already in place. Those final formalities are expected to unfold quickly once the Premier League wraps up this weekend. For United, this isn't just another signing. This is about urgency, image and fixing a glaring problem in the squad. After struggling in front of goal throughout the season, the club desperately needs a dynamic, goal-scoring forward who can also link play and bring energy to the front line. Cunha fits that profile almost perfectly. He's not just a poacher, he's a forward with flair, movement and the kind of relentless drive that United's attacking line has been missing. While other clubs have also registered interest, Cunha is understood to favour a move to Old Trafford. Sources close to the player have hinted that he sees United as a natural next step in his career, a chance to showcase his talent on a bigger stage, challenge for trophies and play European football. Despite the club's turbulent season under Ruben Amorim, there remains a global prestige to pulling on the red shirt. For Cunha, it's a personal ambition as well as a professional opportunity. The Manchester Evening News reports that the Brazilian remains optimistic about the move and is keeping close tabs on developments behind the scenes. He is fully aware that once the release clause is triggered, Wolves will be powerless to prevent the transfer. What remains is simply the structure of the deal and personal terms, areas where United are reportedly confident. Ruben Amorim is believed to have personally approved the move, having identified Cunha as a key piece of the rebuild he envisions. United's lack of cutting edge in the final third has haunted them all season, and Amorim has pushed for a forward who brings more than just numbers, a player with personality, energy and fearlessness. Cunha, still only 26, fits into the age profile United are now targeting. Experienced enough to deliver immediately, but still with years ahead to develop even further. The upcoming days will be crucial. Once the final matches are played, United are expected to move swiftly. The aim is clear: secure Cunha early, avoid a drawn-out battle with other suitors, and give Amorim time to build around him in pre-season. Interest in Cunha has grown steadily. A player with his profile, Premier League proven, entering his peak years, with both individual brilliance and a team-first mentality, is a rare commodity. Other English clubs have inquired, and teams in Spain and Italy are said to be monitoring his situation. But Cunha's heart appears set on Old Trafford. Despite the challenges United have faced this season, he sees the club as a destination worthy of ambition. It's not just about the name, it's about the opportunity to be a difference maker in a team desperate for one. The Manchester Evening News has reported that Cunha remains optimistic about completing the move, with his camp confident that the deal will progress once the season ends. He views United as a club on the verge of reshaping itself, a place where he can be central to a new attacking identity. That faith is shared by manager Ruben Amorim, who has given his approval to the move and views Cunha as a foundational player in his project. For Amorim, this signing would represent more than just a tactical boost. It would be a symbolic start to a new chapter. United's issues in front of goal have plagued them all season: possession without penetration, attacks without conviction, moments of promise that collapsed under pressure. Cunha's arrival could change that. His movement, aggression and ability to play across the front line would give United not only flexibility, this could be United's statement of intent, the first domino in what needs to be a transformative window. After a year of missed chances and broken momentum, Matheus Cunha could be the forward that finally brings United's attack back to life. The clock is ticking, the deadline is set, and Manchester United are ready to strike.
Luka Modrić to leave Real Madrid at end of season. An era is coming to an end in Madrid. Real Madrid legend Luka Modrić will officially leave the club at the conclusion of the 2024/25 season, marking the close of one of the most iconic chapters in modern football history. After more than a decade of service, silverware, and sheer midfield brilliance, the Croatian maestro has decided it's time to say goodbye to the Santiago Bernabeu. The 38-year-old midfielder, who joined Madrid from Tottenham Hotspur in 2012, has become one of the most decorated and admired players in the club's illustrious history. Over the years, Modrić has collected multiple Champions League titles, La Liga crowns, and personal accolades, including the 2018 Ballon d'Or. cementing his legacy not just at Real Madrid, but across world football. The decision to part ways is said to be mutual, with Modrić understood to be seeking a new challenge while Real Madrid continue their gradual transition toward a new generation of stars. Despite fewer minutes this season, his influence has remained undeniable on the pitch, in the dressing room, and in the hearts of fans. Tributes are already pouring in from teammates, coaches, and supporters across the globe as Madridistas prepare to bid farewell to one of their greatest ever players. Modric's departure will no doubt be emotional, with Real Madrid expected to hold a formal ceremony at the Bernabeu to honor his legacy. No official word has been given on Modric's next move, but speculation suggests interest from clubs in Saudi Arabia, Major League Soccer, and even a possible homecoming to Dinamo Zagreb. Wherever he goes next, the football world will be watching. But one thing is certain: Luka Modrić leaves Real Madrid as a legend, an architect of triumphs, a symbol of class, and a player whose legacy will echo through the walls of the Bernabeu for generations to come. The announcement, confirmed today by multiple sources close to the club, marks the end of a majestic 13-year spell at the Santiago Bernabeu. Modrić, now 38, leaves as a 5-time UEFA Champions League winner, a 3-time La Liga champion, and as one of the finest midfielders to ever wear the iconic white shirt. His departure is not just a changing of the guard, it is the end of an era. Signed from Tottenham Hotspur in the summer of 2012 for what now feels like a bargain €30 million, Modrić arrived in Spain amid skepticism. Many questioned whether the Croatian could live up to the pressure, the spotlight, and the demands of a club of Madrid's size. Those doubts didn't last long. Over time, he became the pulse of Madrid's midfield, a magician with the ball at his feet, known for his intelligence, movement, control, and unparalleled passing range. His ability to dictate tempo, break through lines, and deliver in the biggest moments made him essential. In 2018, his brilliance was officially recognized on the global stage when he became the first player in a decade to break the Messi-Ronaldo Ballon d'Or duopoly. That same year, he led Croatia to the World Cup final, forever writing his name into football folklore. At Real Madrid, Modrić became more than just a player. He became a symbol, a figure of humility, hard work, and consistency. He played alongside legends, mentored rising stars, and represented the club's values with grace and class. Whether it was on a rainy night in Getafe or a Champions League semi-final in Munich, Modrić delivered. Always. Even this season, as the years caught up and minutes became more limited, his quality remained evident. Fans stood in ovation every time he stepped onto the pitch, aware they were witnessing the last embers of greatness. His contributions, though now less frequent, were no less brilliant. A disguised pass here, a curling shot there, and always the calm presence in a storm of pressure. Modric's departure has been described as a mutual decision. The player wants to continue playing, perhaps seeking one final challenge in a different league. Real Madrid, while full of admiration, are steadily shifting toward the future, building their midfield around the likes of Jude Bellingham, Eduardo Camavinga, Aurelien Tchouameni, and Federico Valverde. Even in his exit, Modrić supports that evolution, just as he has supported every transition in his time at the club. The club is expected to hold a special farewell ceremony at the Santiago Bernabeu following the final home game of the season. Modrić will leave not only as one of Real Madrid's most decorated players, but as one of its most loved. His legacy is secure. His name will echo through the club's history forever. As for what comes next, no final decision has been made. Sources indicate strong interest from Saudi Arabian clubs, particularly Al Nassr and Al Ittihad, with offers that reflect his legendary status. Major League Soccer clubs, particularly Inter Miami, have also reportedly made contact.